And we're back. Hello, people. Once again, live on the Dodo channel. And I gotta tell y'all, I feel so old. I feel so old. Holy shit. Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Once again, our second stream of the day. For our second match of the day. Now, am I feeling better? At least I'm not sweaty anymore. I take that as a win. You know what? I'm gonna take the opportunity to just turn this on real quick to see if that helps a little. I'm not sweaty at least, but unfortunately my nose is still a little funny, and I do still have the kind of annoying like pain in my gums. It just happens from time to time. I assume I injured it or something, or maybe I was heaty. Who knows? Either way, I think after resting a little bit, you know, and really thinking about it, for the sake of my own well-being, I will only stream the SRG versus Spirit game. Right? As much as interested as I am in what's going to happen in Alter Ego versus Onyx, I think I am going to have to make the executive decision for myself, right? And just stream the SRG game. Honestly, if it wasn't SRG, I might just not decide to stream at all, because yeah, I'm feeling a lot more tired than I expected. Maybe it's because of all the lack of sleep throughout the week, trying to readjust myself to proper working hours and sleeping hours. Because I'll tell you, I probably was not really adjusting well in terms of sleeping hours, and that probably resulted in a little bit of yeah. But yes, we'll figure that out. So yeah, because tomorrow is gonna be work day, and I'm feeling a little tired and not in the best of shape today overall, I won't push myself too much to stream all the way until the end of the day. So I will stick to just streaming SRG's match, and then we'll see what goes from there. Luckily for me, since we're in the knockouts, there's no more Swiss draws at the end of the day as well, so there's really no need for me to stream all the way until the end unless I really wanted to watch the last match. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and stream SRG versus Spirit. Well, and then after that we'll finish things off, and then we'll see what matches I'm able to stream tomorrow, because he'll be back to work once again. But yes, hello to Lilo, hello to Darren as well. Not sure if the other peeps are around yet. Also, my fam has gone out for dinner. So once again, my dinner will be delayed. Is the aircon open, Darren asks. Yes it is. Yes it is. But yeah, unfortunately my face is still not in the best of state because my nose is still sniffly from just now. And my gums are still a bit weird. I get the feeling I probably injured them, or maybe it's heaty. I don't know. It happens from time to time. I don't think there's... Oh, there's no matches tomorrow? What? Hold on. Why is the schedule so weird? Shouldn't there be a gap between Swiss stage and knockouts, not a gap between day 1 and day 2 of the knockouts? I don't know. Wikipedia doesn't actually have the schedule. Is it like ulcer? No, I think it's just swollen a little bit. Not too sure. Yeah, I think it's just swollen a little bit. I don't really know what happened. Could be heatiness, could be that I scratched it or something. It's not an ulcer. It's just funny. It's at the back where my wisdom tooth used to be. So if my wisdom tooth was still there, I would say yeah, it's a wisdom tooth issue, but it's not. We'll see, we'll see. It happens from time to time. Sometimes gums are sensitive, right? So you just get pains from time to time. It could be weather, could be injury. It's not the first time it's happened, so it's all good. It's just annoying now because I'm streaming, right? If I wasn't streaming, it'd just be like, it's just there. But since I am streaming, it's one of those things. Hello Sin Greed, welcome to the stream today. But yeah, match is gonna be starting soon. So we can see we got the stream up and everything. And then we will get to watch and see if SRG can start things off strong.
When you say we,
But I will say, like, I feel like we do have to talk about this a little bit. SRG basically got the best draw possible, right, for knockouts, I feel like.
You guys heard it first. Bring it at 26. Hey, at least you can see him in background.
Like, when you really look at the brackets, SRG basically got the best bracket draw possible. Cause all the ID and PH teams are on this side of the bracket, and SRG is over here with everyone else. Alright? So, the only chance for SRG to meet a PH or ID team is in the upper bracket final, and if they're able to win there, they go straight to the grand final. So, I feel like we genuinely have a very good chance of making it straight to grand finals now, especially since Team Liquid somehow got dropped to lower by Aurora. So, unless Alter Ego ends up being a surprisingly good matchup into SRG, I feel like we have a chance of making top 2, guys, for the first time ever. Right? Hello, Osemo. Yeah, SRG can grand final, right? We have a chance. There is potential for us to finally make it to top 2. There is potential for us to be victors. But of course, I'm not gonna get too excited too soon. It's only day 1 of the knockouts. There's still gonna be more coming up. They do say knockouts is from 18th and then 21st? There's no games for the next 2 days?
Actually, remind me again. I think the last game, especially that.
Why?
Was one of the best games.
Why is it like that? That's kind of weird. Okay, sure, I suppose. Huh. That's interesting.
Even for us, me and Giddy, we have a sneak peek trailer of an interview with him where he's sharing just a little bit of his life.
This is the highest chance SRG has? Yup.
That's something that we definitely want to check.
I've also been hearing people say that apparently Innocent and Cram said this might be their last season with SRG, right? Apparently during, like, what, Wolf's podcast or something, they said it might be their last season with SRG. They might want to try different places or some shit like that. If I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've heard on the internet from what people have said. But if it is true, then we gotta secure this W. This is it, you know. We gotta make things happen. I don't know if it's true. It's just what I've heard, but a lot of people are saying it. So like, it might be true. Of course, they're saying it, and it might not necessarily be the case as well. Did Boss Simon say their contract's still long? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. If they can win this M series, that's a good stopping point. I don't think they intend to stop. Apparently what they said was like they wanted to try going back to PH, you know? They wanted to go back to like their home country and actually challenge like MPL PH as well. So who knows? It would be pretty interesting to play against Innocent and Craft though in the future.
But with Egomania now fired up, the Fearless Dragons march into this rematch, looking less for revenge and more for domination. With Kid Bomba, One Shot, Sunset Lover, Samo, and Hiko, they make up the bastion of EECA, Team Spirit!
Team Spirit again keeps on going up against the best, but they keep on
good stopping point for their careers in MPL MY. Ah, yes. They truly have transformed this region. Why is the sound so low? Hold on, let me turn it down.
Giants enter this rematch with expectations high and confidence even higher. In the XP Cram, Jungle Sekais, Mid Stormy, Romeos, and Gold Innocent, they are the champions of Malaysia, Selangor Red Giants!
SRG so far has been phenomenal. Every single aspect of their team. Individual strength as well as having...
I still think announcing all of the players' names breaks flow a little bit. But I feel like if you're going to announce the names, you shouldn't announce their roles as well. People know, you know.
Coming in from both teams. From Team Spirit, it's only Coach Cole.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Singrid. Welcome to the channel.
And also Rebecca.
Thank you
Shout-outs to
for the
winner,
follow.
The backhand analysts in the rooms, and also to our marshals, Gary, to ensure
Hi Kai, welcome back.
integrity throughout this game. Gary has been doing such a good job considering the amount of tech pauses, and he has been on it real quick. But for this upcoming game, we're hoping for none of that. Smooth sailing.
We're hoping for Gary to do bad?
No, we're hoping.
Am I late or just in time? Hello Alice. You're early actually. The draft hasn't started yet. We still have a little bit of time.
SRG to kick things off because they have been doing phenomenally in the.
But yeah, for those of you who are not in the Discord server, I already finished the player profiles thing that I was working on, right? The team profiles thing. This thing, right? So I finished. I put in all the teams and stuff. Put in like their stats and things.
I think this is something.
I've already shared them in the Discord, but if you guys have any extra like points that you guys think I can add on for any of the teams, please do let me know, because I am definitely still looking for more information that I could put in. Putting in all that information by myself, I'll definitely have some gaps in what some teams can and cannot do. So yeah.
Because again, Kid Bomba is amazing, but I kind of feel like something about EXP laners, when you know you're going up against someone strong,
Alright.
you almost want
SRG,
don't come to me.
the only thing they need to do now is avoid lower bracket. Alright? SRG should be able to make it to the upper bracket finals just fine, considering their side of the bracket. Wow. Team Spirit made this meme themselves? Wow.
This is such a mid meme, but if you look real closely to his
SRG, yeah.
Exactly. That's killer.
Thank you for the follow, Cora Nicely. Hello, hello.
Just had to be Kid Bomba, of course.
Welcome to the Dodo channel.
I don't think anybody else was willing to do it. And Mama was like,
I think
nah.
if you ask very nicely, Saul would consider.
Oh yeah. He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
Nobita, hello. You need help. What help do you need,
I even saw
sir?
someone say, leave him in
Yes, by the way, the cat is still in
See
here.
what happens.
So as you can see,
Oh, you guys don't
she
know
wants
that?
out now.
Oh yeah, it's
I kind of wonder if it's because I'm streaming, you know, because earlier,
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Earlier,
Should've been the first person
when
to
I
say,
ended the stream, she instantly came back into the room. You know? Like the moment that I ended stream just now, the cat came back onto my bed. So it makes me think like, is she actually just annoyed when I'm being loud? Is that the situation we're looking at right now? She's shy? She's not even on camera.
We got two Buddhists.
She just thinks I'm being too loud, probably.
Yes, thanks to Hijime. Yeah. Hijime called her.
Alright,
so
yeah.
thanks to, Buddhist.
Get your ass out there.
We could call her Buddhist Brigida.
You have a cat? Yeah.
Ooh, that one's tough. That one doesn't roll off the tongue.
She's a spoiled old lady.
Yeah. We'll come
Spoiled
up
and
with
cranky
that.
old
So,
lady.
for now, let's jump right
How to become an esports player like this?
bout. And honestly, this could go.
I guess the process kind of depends, right? It kind of depends on like where you're from, how strong the esports presence is in your region, and everything.
There's a high chance that we might get to see the Farsa again, because
Kid Bomba should try to be host or caster if he wants to retire. I think he definitely can, yeah. What's her name? Summer. Old lady. I don't think we ever called her Summer. I always call her Cat.
With Stormy as well as Cram as well as Sakai's hero pool, I kind of feel like it's going to be quite difficult for him.
I'm from India. Ah, we've had a few peeps from India drop by. In fact, you're not even the first person from India to drop by and ask how to become an esports player. It's tough though. It's tough because I don't. I've heard that like the MLBB esports sort of like
It feels like
infrastructure in India is not the most like not the most defined. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, sir. Thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, from what I've heard, apparently the esports infrastructure there is not the most defined. So it's a little bit more difficult compared to countries like MY or PH or ID, where like you could probably audition directly for teams and stuff, and they'll probably find you if you're good enough from pub play. I think the best thing is just to try and like increase your presence, basically. post your game, show people how good you are, and then if there's any teams that are interested, then they'll be able to find you through word of mouth, right? But it's difficult because like I really don't know how things are in India, but there's a lot of people over there, so there's a lot of competition.
Ooh, interesting combination to actually lean
Alright, anyways,
Spirit, right? Naturally,
once again, time to lock in a little bit. Oh, before I do that though, just to let the peeps know who came in a little bit later, I will probably only be streaming SRG versus Spirit. I probably won't be watch partying Alter Ego versus Onyx later. Even though I know it's gonna be a very interesting game, and I am kind of interested in watching it, I think I just don't really have the energy to watch party 2 more matches. Plus, I have work tomorrow, so I would like to get some rest before I end the day. So yeah, we're only gonna be streaming this 1 more match, just to let you guys know.
Even though they go for a really good dive comp here.
But yes, alright, time to lock in a little bit. Oh my god, it's Innocent Sora. Alright, time to log in a little bit to prep for YouTube. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with our 3rd match of Knockout Stage Day 1. SRG on the blue side, Spirit on the red side. We're already seeing some very interesting things. This is a very SRG style draft already, right from the get-go, because you have Yisanshin and Farsa. These are like a really big crux for SRG's mid trio, enables them to rotate a lot, enables them to play around the map very confidently. And then we have Innocence, Gold Lane Sora, which can also be flexed into EXP if necessary, which forces the Valentina pick from Team Spirit. When we look at the bans and stuff, seems pretty standard, with the exception of maybe the Cho being banned out by SRG, which is quite interesting, considering that's a hero they like to flex themselves. Even Fanny makes sense. You get rid of the Zeusin, Claude, and Kalea as well from the TS side. So the Claude is a power pick. The other 2 are mid lane combos because SRG is known for a very strong mid lane trio, known for very good mid lane like gameplay and rotations. A lot of time people like to gank Stormy specifically to avoid giving SRG too much early momentum and stuff. So far things make sense, that's why they went for the Hilda very early on as well. But I'm not really sure how I feel about Spirit going Granger second. Granger doesn't really seem that consistent overall. I guess with Claude taken out of the pool, he's still one of the better choices. But picking him this early means that Spirit is specifically trying to hide strats first, rather than prioritizing key picks. They banned the CC, so they're already expecting SRG to go double fighters. CC also gets to be flexed into both lanes, so that's something that they're worried about a little bit. Cram still has a lot of options in terms of heroes he can play. His signature Lapu Lapu is still in the pool. Leomord, ooh, SRG targeting some of the more unique picks in the jungle. Fanny and Leomord taken out. So they're also trying to prevent Spirit getting an early snowball. I would say that Spirit overall is a bit more of an aggro squad, right? I think we can all agree on that. Spirit is more of an aggressive type of team. So they want to play off of early game, they want to play off the first couple minutes. And this really benefits heroes that want to snowball, like these 2 jungle heroes. Lapu does get banned out. Darren is correct, Yuzong is still open. But I feel like if anyone's going to pick it, it's going to be Spirit, since they have first pick, second phase. Would Spirit? I feel like at this point Spirit should just take Yuzong. But it can also be countered. It depends on whether or not they want to give Kid Bomba or one-shot the final pick. They could technically put Hilda in EXP as well, but I feel like it's a lot better than Rogue because of what the hero can do nowadays.
Joy is actually pretty good here.
The Guinevere, okay. I like that actually.
I'm not really a Gwyn fan at the
They're basically trying to force Spirit into an assassin.
4,800, 4,009 at this point, saying Team Spirit is gonna win, and SRG only 4,000.
Surprisingly, they didn't ban heroes like Lancelot, so clearly SRG has some kind of plan for dealing with that. They don't have their roamer yet, so SRG still has things they can make happen. Looks like it is going to be the Joy, which makes a lot of sense. Probably one of the better heroes to handle Yisanshin and Farsa right now, but it means that Spirit, despite having a Hilda, is very late game centric, right?
SRG is gonna go something.
Hilda is one of the best early game heroes in the meta right now, but every other hero on this lineup needs like 3 or 4 items before they really become a threat.
It's kind of up to
So there's a bit of a dichotomy in Spirit's draft right now, where the Hilda wants to make things happen on the map, but she's the only one who can do that on the map. So as long as SRG has one good roam hero that can handle Hilda, they'll be okay. Looks like their choice is Badang, and then the Esme. Okay.
0%.
I will say I don't really like Badang right now. It's just not very good of a hero in my opinion. Like, he literally had a 0% win rate from what we saw earlier. So, okay.
Quite limited to Team Spirit.
But it is a hero that can handle Hilda okay early on, so I suppose that's the goal. But if they are not careful, he also can die the Hilda quite easily. So, it's a surprisingly risky roam pick. And Esme is just a general catch-all, also a good flex. Both Sora and Esme can be put into gold or EXP. So they're gonna change it based on what the EXP hero is, and it's gonna be the glue. So I think it is most likely Esme EXP, Innocent Sora once again.
That sounds like a hole that I don't want to go into.
Harsha says he likes Team Spirit's draft. The glue helps a lot, but there is still the weird situation where you have the Hilda that wants to make things happen on the map, and then like 3 scaling heroes that can't really do that until later on. SRG is playing classic SRG. The only hero I don't really like on their comp is Badang. Everything else is very classic SRG. They can fight very early on in the mid game. They scale pretty okay with Skies as well, and we've already seen what Innocent can do on the Sora. So I think that both drafts have some strengths and weaknesses, but I personally am a bit biased to SRG. Alright, let's see what happens, everyone. Let's see what happens. Also, hello, Chili. I didn't manage to say hi to you earlier because I was analyzing the draft. But welcome to the stream.
We jump right into the land, Dawn, and Break. Give us your first initial.
Alright, looking at the emblems, everything's pretty standard. Innocent does like going Temporal Rain Sora, which is interesting. I feel like I have to try that now.
Ways to deal with the pressure that Sao could potentially do on this Hilda, and we're seeing it right now. There's such
So already some pretty okay poke onto the Hilda, but Stormy is of course gonna take a lot of damage as well since he's gonna be focusing on poking himself. Cram will have advantage EXP at level 2. Esme beats almost every other planer at level 2, besides, you know, Dirok, Yuzong, that kind of thing. But later on, once Kid Bomba gets tankier, it's gonna be difficult. And that is Patrick as well, so he just naturally taunts you by standing there. Yeah, emblems are pretty standard. It is Assassin emblem on Granger. So, yeah, this is one of the marksmen that doesn't follow the new fighter emblem trend. I'm surprised Cram isn't going for wave cutting instead, but I suppose he's not really needed on the map yet until the first turtle, so there's no real need to do so yet. And we can say that Samo isn't really going for invades because he doesn't really have the right heroes to invade with, right? He could try going in solo, but then he'll get caught by Yums and Stormy, and that's probably why they went for the Badang, to have something that could punish the Hilda with the Parsa. So unfortunately, I don't think Samo is going to be able to make too much happen with this hero right now. Did he steal that? I can't really tell. I think he did. But Team Spirit's okay with this because Hilda will still have some utility once mid-game comes around. Cram gonna be ganked. And I think he's dead, actually. Really good time. I'm kind of surprised at that. Oh, but they lose Savo as well. That's still more worth it for Spirit. I'm pretty sure that's still... Oh, Sunset Lover had the flicker. It's still kind of worth it for Spirit because they were able to get a kill onto the EXP lane in exchange for the roam, but they also don't have their mid laner for this fight now. It's a 50-50. One shot gets the turtle. Oh, Skies didn't have retry. That's why. Skies' retry was on cooldown. That's why. Hello again, Mo. Welcome back.
Has been holding that
Innocent really loves Sora this season? He does.
Stormy was trying to take out Sunset Lover in mid, and that's why they weren't able to burst it down as quickly.
So alright, that's a good start for Spirit. A little bit worrying for SRG, but this is also not very unusual, I will say. As a fan of SRG, I am well aware that losing early game is not actually a strange occurrence for us. We're gonna full commit on Savo, so that's a kill, very nice. The Hilda has died twice, and I think that is the goal of SRG, to basically deny— oh! Innocent with the 1v1 victory!
Expected to really put the pressure for Team
Damn.
Spirit early on, but SRG, they see you as a target, not as a threat.
Oh, Sky's in trouble. He will be able to dash away, but Yums is gonna be sacrificed in exchange.
Good usage from Sunset Lover to find the pick onto Yums.
Very proactive.
I'm kind of wondering if SRG picked Badang against the Hilda, because they're actually willing to let Yums die, and they know that
Failed to take into account so
if they die the same number of times, Yums will still have value compared to a Hilda, but it seems a little bit strange. Wow, Innocent going for the full dive! This guy! But he's in trouble! Savo's coming, can you get out? Oh, he's probably dead. Yep. Wow, Innocent though. Dude is insane. That's actually still kind of worth it for Innocent, because the one who got the kill was the Hilda, and he was the one who got the kill gold from the Granger. They're gonna commit once again on Savo, lock him down inside the wall, force the flicker out, one shot looking for Skies, but he dashes away, and Cram finishes off the Hilda in the back line. Cram now out of position, gonna be taking a lot of damage, and he's going deeper actually. I think he's just going to sacrifice himself, but he will force a retry from one shot before he goes down, which means this is a guaranteed turtle for SRG.
Just so SRG could make sure that they get the objective all to themselves.
So Cram knew that the chances of him getting out of that were already low, and if he tried to run away, he would be pulling Spirit to the turtle, so he just made the executive decision. Innocent not gonna be able to get the stacks here. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that's a punish. Innocent went way too aggro there. That's very uncharacteristic of him. Because Sora really needs to land his ability hits to have access to his second ult.
Understand what their job is and executing it very well, like in the previous.
So even though Savo died twice early, he still has a lot of pressure because he is able to 1v1 most of SRG right now.
Understanding he can trade 1-for-1 because with this kind of draft, it's more.
So we do have to be a bit cautious. Team Spirit still holding on to an 800 gold lead, nearly 1k actually. It's not that bad, but Spirit also scales better than SRG. Because we only really have Yisun Shin, I guess Farsa as well. But Spirit has Valentina, Joy, and Granger. Hiko went for a Sky Piercer first. Fury Hammer into Sky Piercer. But he hasn't really been able to build that up. Team Spirit kinda needs to play around him if he wants to go for a Sky Piercer this early. But they're mostly playing around Savo now. Innocent is a bit far in front, but he does get all his hits. Uh-oh. He got jumped on by Patrick. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. But Savo dived a bit too deep for that. So gold for Rome is still not really worth it for SRG, I will say. Yeah, this is unfortunately one of the things about SRG. We trade a bit. Why is Sunset Lover this far back? He has to flicker out. Here comes Stormy. Does he have Feathered Airstrike? He does not. Kid Bomba will go down. I don't think we'll get much else. Actually, no, hold on. Oh, Stormy with the flicker. Oh, but here comes one shot. They're looking for Stormy. He will be able to fly away. Cram should be okay as well. I think they're gonna full commit now on Savo, and Team Spirit is just gonna abandon him here. While Skies is getting turtle. Damn. Okay.
When you say this is gonna be a bloodbath, you weren't kidding.
I don't lie, sir.
SRG somehow knows the timings though.
Yep, he had to stand
I think that was a mistake from Spirit to overdive there, because the turtle was up. They could have gotten vision over it, but they decided to try and full commit to kill Stormy when they should have known that his passive was still available without vision of where the rest of SRG was going to be. So they got cut off and then punished for that. And now SRG officially has control of the map. Skies has also been largely farming, so the Yisun Shin as their main win condition is still going very smoothly.
The way that they've been kiting around forces Team Spirit to chase, but no one can really chase except for Sao. And
I wonder if Innocent playing Sora Gold Lane reminds him of playing Roger, right? Remember that Innocent became known for his Roger back then.
speaking of, right now Innocent looks like has been
So he's known for, so he knows how to play like fighter technically in the Gold Lane.
From Sunset Lover as a deterrent to show that these are their borders and Team Spirit will not be having.
It's so funny seeing how Patrick runs around the feathered airstrike. Yeah. Honestly, you could imagine that from an episode of SpongeBob actually. Just Patrick trying to avoid punching missiles falling around him. So I feel like he would usually be a little bit more panicked.
They know exactly where everybody is. And now
So Cram now is providing vision. He is able to soak a lot of damage, but he does have to be careful because he's not 1v5. And Hiko is gonna get a Skypiercer stack.
but he's gonna need a lot more if he wants to win this game.
I feel like that was a bit strange. No need for I guess Cram didn't expect all 5 members to be here. He's capable of handling things for a while, but he got caught by the glue.
Gonna be a hot game here. Sao once again on the back line, but Hiko now has to go into a 1v1.
Oh my goodness! Okay, they got it, but they're all very low on HP. Oh! Innocent from after Cram! One shot takes down Skies. That's gonna be a shutdown. One shot gonna get a lot of money from that, enough to finish his Holy Crystal.
One shot disappeared, a 2-for-1.
It's a little bit messy, I will say. I was kind of hoping that SRG's gameplay would be a little bit cleaner,
else is gonna come up because
but it is a bit messy.
we'll be able to get
Though somehow SRG knows how to play in a way where it looks messy and yet everything is planned.
and then they can punish him.
But they've definitely died a bit too much for my taste.
Profile is kind of scuffed, right? There's only one.
Especially the shutdown on Skies felt a bit unnecessary into the joy.
Everybody else is
If they gave it to Samo, I would have been okay. But it went into one shot.
Not being protected because it was right after a fight that they won. So you would expect that they'd have a bit more breathing room so Hiko could go elsewhere or manage other things across the map.
But I guess they are specifically trying to target down Granger. They managed to get rid of Hiko's stacks there on the Skypiercer.
Even just for a bit.
Now having that
Sunset Lover is going for lightning.
for Kid Bomba as well as Sao.
So he's going for a regular Valentina build. In fact, a burst Valentina build, which means he intends to steal feathered airstrike more than Sora
I
ult.
appreciate that he understood that he's gonna die and not gonna use his 2-minute resource just to make sure that they can get something here in the Lord. Which, by the way, I really feel like they have the draft.
Kid Bomba's gonna scout out Yumes. He could jump on him if he wanted to, but I don't think that's the target he's looking for. Mountain Shocker onto Patrick. Innocent jumps in. Has to use the lightning ult to get out. Jumps back in on Sawo. Gets the stacks necessary to jump back in on Kid Bomba. Forces the flicker from Patrick.
walks away alive.
Which means that Kid Bomba is not gonna be around to the front line for a little bit. But Sawo is still here. So I don't know if SRG can commit to the Lord yet. And then Kid Bomba will be able to go back to base, heal up, and return as well. Sawo is very out of position. He's gonna need the flicker there.
Another flicker. They're just bleeding them out slowly. 2 flickers down. 2 more.
That seemed very deep for Sawo. I don't really feel like that was necessary, but alright. It still works out because Hilda just heals up anyway.
So it's definitely a resource that both teams.
And with Sawo and Kid Bomba around, Spirit is still largely more tanky than SRG, who is mostly relying on Cram. Feather Airstrike gonna be used once again, does some good poke damage. They're gonna send Kid Bomba home a second time now. Meanwhile, this entire time, Skies has been farming the map. He's gonna be able to get another buff, I think, before the next Lord.
Now the bot wave in a net.
They're gonna aggro it up once again.
Before it starts making
Now, Team Spirit has a difficult time. They do have a Joy that can execute the backline, but otherwise they're a bit lacking. Kid Bomba gonna be targeted once again. Mountain Shocker scouts them out. Cram gonna be knocked out by the Lord. Feather Airstrike stolen. Doesn't really do all that much. Innocence in the backline gonna have to dash out. Sawo is gonna be isolated now. And Stormy picks up the mega kill.
slow him
SRG, okay. Is SRG finally starting to become a little bit more deliberate
stick kind of situation.
Alright, they're slowly zoning out Team Spirit, poking and prodding to see which angle they can attack from. I think... Did Cram steal that? He did! Cram stole the buff! And he flickers out. Stormy once again, with the Feathered Airstrike poke. They're still not blitzing, they're looking for Innocent. He's not able to land the Cloud ulti, so that's actually not ideal. Cram might die because of this. Yume's gonna be grabbed by Glue. Lord dropping low, Sky secures it. Sunset Lover very far ahead, steals away the Cloud ult. Sky's gonna be taken out, Sunset Lover traded by Cram. It's a bit of a mess, Cram goes down. 3 kills for Spirit, only 2 for SRG.
I do not think that was worth it for one reason.
I don't think that went though. Oh, Stormy! What the fudge, dude?
You know what? Spoke too soon.
Alright, ends up being a 3 for 3 after all. And we got the Lord, but I think it still is kind of even for Team Spirit because they did get quite a good amount of momentum from that one. And I do think that Innocent is having a bit of difficulty getting the catches that he's hoping for. He missed that Cloud ult and that caused a lot of issues.
Take out Sawo early on before the fight eventually broke out, but it took long enough. He got back, but now Team Spirit, fortunately, they're not letting SRG get any more than this.
Yeah, look at the goal.
I feel like SRG always plays on a cliff's edge, you know?
Looks like he wants to go for, I'm guessing
They have a tendency to always be in a situation where it's like, if we make one mistake, the whole game turns around on us. And somehow they still find a way. One Shot doesn't have his ult for now, but I don't really think that SRG wants to fight currently.
One Shot, let's just take away his resources. Everything feels interconnected, but I still feel that Team Spirit are putting up one hell of a fight, man.
make him hungry.
Team Spirit is holding on very well, I will say. But that's also because SRG has probably been trading a bit more than necessary. This should be a free top tower for us. Cram is zoning Sawo. Team Spirit is dealing with waves pushing in every lane. I will say that Spirit is a little bit lacking in terms of macro pressure. Not just from their draft, but in the way that they usually play the game. That tends to happen. Innocent has the ult to get out.
They're just gonna dash away.
So even though SRG is in a bit of a perilous spot due to all the trading they've done, they can still get structures by playing with waves. Cram though, okay, he's fine. Mountain Shocker used. They're gonna go on Kid Bomba instead. They see that he's alone. They force him to flicker out. Skies, careful there, sir. Oh, but the flicker back from Cram. They're going to go for him instead. Kid Bomba goes down. Skies gonna be targeted by the wall. The wall from Hughes blocks off One Shot, keeps Skies alive.
The right tools for the job.
If you want any kind of friends, find friends like SRG, man.
God.
How did he save Sekai's from that moment?
That joy is scary though.
Traceless, everything was
One Shot is scary.
We're so adamant on chasing after him. But now it's all
We are reaching the point where this joy is reaching critical mass. Pico, luckily for SRG, still isn't particularly farmed, especially in terms of Sky Piercer stacks, because he's not really been able to get kills too often. But the joy is scary. Skies doesn't have a lot of tools for getting away from the enemy jungler. Cram will spot One Shot, there's no ult now, and they've caught Sawo! Full commit, he goes down. Innocent has to use his ult to get away, but this should be a free Lord. Yeah, should be a free Lord. Yep.
Early, and that's gonna be the Lord for the side of SRG.
Wow, Cram gave enough information for SRG to
He is One Shot, so of course, yes. Skies needs to avoid being one-shotted by One Shot.
Spirit was still trying to manage the opposite wave, and that there was not enough time for Team Spirit to catch up.
Okay, Innocent is now full build with the Rose Gold Meteor. Going for the typical Bruiser Sora. Actually, no, this is more damage-oriented Sora. Malefic Gun and Rose Gold? This is actually mostly damage. Interesting, yeah. So SRG is building this Sora to be also a potential late game carry alongside the Yi Sun-shin. Which does make sense, but it means that he dies very easily. And we have seen that so far. So that's a free top inhibitor. Feathered Airstrike used. Kid Bomba drop down to 30%. Caught by Innocent. He has to flicker out. Meanwhile, Cram buying a lot of time. One Shot not gonna do enough damage to kill the Esmeralda anymore. And they know Joy doesn't have ult. Another minion wave comes in mid. Can we get another tower? I don't think so. Team Spirit is fully grouped up and doing a good job of defending.
Okay. Apparently they still have ways to actually deal with the siege by
Team Spirit
SRG.
honestly need to catch Stormy. Stormy is getting away with way too much.
Actually expect him to
As an SRG fan, Stormy just needs to continue doing what he's doing, but Team Spirit needs to find him. He is 5-0-6. Savo literally bought Immo at the last second there.
That combination, just snuck him in the wall and then be like, alright bro.
Yeah, I'm realizing now that the Badang pick isn't because Badang himself is a particularly good counter to Hilda, it's because he works well with Farsa. Once you get locked in the wall, the feathered airstrikes are guaranteed unless you commit a flicker.
Even so, it's still going to be a little bit of a task from SRG.
Okay, no, he's gonna go back.
Stormy who's 506.
I feel like Savo could have saved that immortality for the Lord fight. You're not wrong, but I think they were just worried that if Savo died, SRG would have gotten another tower. Though now, oh my god, Stormy! He just executes Hiko! Surgically extracting the Granger in the middle of everything, while they think that Kid Bomba is being targeted, and Kid Bomba dies as well.
Ear to ear, he's like,
This is why we call him the Mage Prodigy.
Damage.
I have to look back. He is, in a matter of fact,
One shot gonna be looking for Stormy now, but he's able to stay long enough. Yumes comes in from behind, tanks the tower hit. They would lock down one shot. He has to dash away. That's gonna be a free mid tower. Cram still buying time. Savo not able to clear the final minion in time. So SRG will find the last inhibitor tower as well. Feather Strike stolen. Sunset Lover not able to get an execute from it.
such a weird off angle, and now
Sunset Lover, careful. You don't want to be too far forward.
guys thinking about turtle boating in. No,
SRG is very, very low. But I don't think Team Spirit has enough damage to kill. And now the platform comes out. They're going to push Savo in one shot, looking for Skies and Innocent, but he's not able to quite find it. And now the Cloud ult comes out, locks him down. Immortality used. Stormy with Defender Airstrike finishes him off. He's godlike. Cram goes down, but Hiko finds the double kill. He gets finished off in the end. Stormy still going strong.
The minions, they'll have
And now SRG is turning around. Non-shocker. Not going to connect. So Team Spirit will survive. And they will need to make it back to clear the minions.
this is why I say this is
Hiko got a double, which is actually very valuable for him. Unfortunately, he didn't find the key targets. Hiko needed to kill Skies, and he especially needed to kill Stormy,
are kind of being unfair.
yeah.
but he wasn't able to find them in the midst of everything.
Also, wait, hold on.
Stormy has been popping off this game.
That's what it really is. It's whoever decides to let go first loses.
Like, I don't know what Stormy ate today, but man has been like, it's time for me to shine, you know?
Attention onto the heroes that they need to protect.
I like the fact that Stormy is AFK just drinking some water. I had to turn back. I'm
Oh
like,
my
what is he
God.
doing right now?
Well, we gotta look at the instant replay here, and
Yeah, one shot goes in, tries to go for things. Stormy is literally right out in the open, but no one is ready to follow up on him. Hiko flickers forward, gets some nice executes, but then he puts himself in the
right?
iron sights of the Farsa.
But your goal lane
Now Lord is pushing in. There's no towers, but SRG also doesn't have that many minions to work with.
Get the damage reduction from this 21-minute evolve.
If Spirit is able to find a kill on Stormy, it'll be huge, but Feather Airstrike comes out. One shot gonna be looking for him, pops the Winter Crown, but he's stuck. I don't know if that was the right call. Lord is literally killing Crystal by himself. And now SRG collapses, goes for the end game. And they will take game number 1 with a solid performance. Early game was a little messy, a little bit chaotic, but once SRG hit the timing, they knew it was time to step on the gas. In fact, I feel like SRG's strategy ends up being like a situation of we're going to keep fighting, we're going to keep trying to find advantages, and we will play around whichever player comes out with the most advantage afterwards, right? If Innocent is snowballing off of killing the gold lane, then we'll play around Innocent. If Skies is getting a lot of objective wins against the enemy jungler, then we may play off Skies. But in this game, Stormy was the person who was not dying, largely unthreatened in the backline, and went into the mid game with a clean KDA and a lot of gold. So they just decided like, alright, we're gonna play around the Stormy formation now. Oh, even if Crab or Innocent goes down, it's not a big deal as long as their job is done. Because this Farsa is doing God's work. Stormy got enough of Innocent carrying the team. Yup, you are correct. Farsa in crazy good hands. Yup, the Mage Prodigy, you know, this is one of our true local talents right here. Good game 1 from SRG. Made me a little nervous in the beginning, but I should have known that it was always part of the plan.
It's a tight win condition, right?
Okay, hold on.
How we look at it,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, be right back.
really is based on the performance of SRG, but luckily SRG were playing very airtight.
Yeah.
Minimal mistakes across the board, trades that were effective, and we thought they lost a couple of those trades, but then you add another 15 seconds later and they win it back.
Yeah, because it really does look like for Slangore Giants, they compute what that draft wants to do, and then they just understand whatever heroes that we have, understand what your job is. And basically the job, Innocent, make sure that Hiko does not have a good game. He will force a 1v1 to kill Hiko, and that slows him down so much. That's number one. And then Cram and zone everyone away. Yumes, make sure that Sakai's doesn't die. And then Stormy, just kill people. And he did that.
Even all by himself.
Yeah.
Especially that one he did down bottom. Because you would think he would already recall. Because everyone was already getting back to the base.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, hey guys, want to see something cool? Do you guys want to see a magic trick? First he's there, and that is not. Magic.
He's gone. And I think that moments like this really question whether or not this is like a very Malaysian playstyle, right? How many times have you seen specifically a mid laner find an off angle? Like it's very different from MPL PH where they're looking to kind of outsmart you, out macro.
It's a best of 3? Yes.
Don't check a bush and
We are officially in the knockout stage after all, so every game now is at least a best of 3. In fact, after this first round of games, every series is gonna be a best of 5.
No, I know, I remember.
So at that point, I can probably only stream 1 match max a day, because best of 5s are, oh boy.
So the thing is, they expect that there has to be people checking bushes. There's not a single player from Team Spirit who could just go for the dives. That's
Stormy MVP for sure.
It's been shut down so much. So Stormy was just too free on this Farsa, could position himself wherever he wanted to. He had nothing to worry about at all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
yep, he again, he's holding up the numbers well. He knows
Oh yeah, Lamel's right. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
when we really look at it, especially when we're about to hit the highlights in just a little bit, right? Where could TS look to find openings, right? I think that was the really big question. Or did they already lose from the drafting section?
I kind of feel like the draft coming in from
I don't really think Spirit lost the draft, actually.
Valentina. Other than that,
I actually think that Spirit had an okay draft. It's just that
for Slangore Giants,
their heroes do take a little longer to come online,
against your opponent's draft.
so they weren't able to get enough of a lead gold-wise on their carries around the mid-game.
They could change certain heroes for other picks as long as they can do the same thing. It's fine. As long as Innocent gets a hero that can 1v1 Hiko, it's all good. As long as Yumes can have a peeler, doesn't matter what kind of hero, even if it has to be.
Stormy was just fudging one-shotting Hiko, man. Like, holy shit.
Same as Stormy, then that's all good. I really feel like when it comes to the draft,
Like, the fact he got away with that.
basically the coach asked him, like,
Man got away with murder in broad daylight. And here, he's just literally standing there, and no one is targeting him.
Especially would require you to really be active early on, or if not from the
Just
very
cover
beginning,
SRG and
you
Liquid
have to
games,
build
probably
that
the best
balance
games.
and add a bit more pressure, and
Probably.
go in for the immediate
But Liquid,
follow-ups, even though
in the
it's
lower
easier
bracket,
to deal a
is
bit of
definitely
damage towards your
unexpected.
opponents and not necessarily go for the pickoffs. Because if you look at the side lanes here of SRG, it's not like there could be an ideal target whatsoever too. That's an
The reason they lost is probably the only way to reach Farsa for Choi is to risk his life. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of heroes on SRG's team that could be vulnerable to Choi, but the issue is a lot of these heroes are only vulnerable to Joy if played correctly. Right? Joy is like their best choice for taking out Skies, for taking out Stormy. So as long as Skies and Stormy don't just stand together and allow themselves to be melted for free, It's kind of difficult for Spirit.
Hey everyone, it's Eterna here with Smetana and Osprey. Welcome. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling very good, feeling very surprising to see all the games today. So we are hoping for the best.
Hoping for the best. What about you,
Oh,
Smetana?
KOL from
Прекрасно.
EECA.
Чувствую
Interesting.
себя просто прекрасно.
Feeling also very great, very amazing to be here.
Very amazing, very great today. Anticipating this next match?
We are waiting for this match with like a lot of impatience, to be honest. Like we wanna see how our region will perform versus SRG.
See, that's the thing that we really wanted to ask about, right? Because if we're looking at history, SRG seems to always have a one-up over Team Spirit. How do you think they're gonna do today, considering
That's true,
how they've
actually.
been performing so far in M7?
Has Spirit won against
Personally, I see
SRG?
the improvement of Team Spirit on day-to-day basis. Like I can see they're improving
me,
their
one moment.
play style, they're improving their drafting game. So based on this, I can say they have some chances into this, not gonna lie. But SRG is really tough opponent. Like we cannot disregard their skill and their commitment to the winning of the whole tournament.
I completely understand. If there was something that you could say to Team Spirit that they need to fix, something that you've identified perhaps, is there something that you want to mention?
I mean, like, it's better for them to know because they are doing the practice, they are doing all this stuff, and I'm being the coach of the other team, I just can't do it.
Okay,
But
Smetana,
you can ask him, I guess.
I was about to ask, Smetana, do you have any insight to this?
Что-то хочешь посоветовать спиритам, что им надо улучшить, как им нужно отыграть по-другому, там что-то сказать?
Единственное, что я могу сказать, это то, что им надо пофиксить микроошибки. У них есть микроошибки, которые в конечном итоге и приводят к тому, что они проигрывают.
Smetana says there's a lot of like micro mistakes
Ugh.
for the Team Spirit.
Nose
like, they need to fix
continues
their
to be
micro game, and
something.
If they are fixing their micro, then it's fine. Like if they are good enough in terms of like just being able to press the buttons, then it's fine. Should be okay.
All right, so Smetana thinks it's a micro problem for Team Spirit. Hopefully they can repair that before this match against SRG. But another question to Smetana. So we were wondering, what is the community like back at EECA? How are they looking at the performance from Team Spirit so far?
Как смотрит наше комьюнити? Какие у нашего комьюнити ожидания? Что они вообще, как смотрят, болеют, не болеют? Вот это.
Наше комьюнити, я на 100% уверен в том, что наше комьюнити на все 100% поддерживает Team Spirit. Ну, возможно, не все, есть некоторые хейтеры, но вопрос заключается в том, а кого поддерживать от нашего региона, если не Team Spirit. Ну, то есть это единственные представители нашего региона, и болеть против них, это означает болеть против всего нашего региона. Это бессмысленно.
Smetana said, despite some haters, like 95 and like some couple percents of people totally backing up Team Spirit, because who else do you gonna cheer for since it's the only team in the tournament from the ACA, so like we should cheer for them. And it's totally understandable and it's totally fine.
Okay,
I
okay.
see,
So
I see.
95% are supporting Team Spirit right
The
now. We're actually
MCGG
kinda
did a
shocked about this, by the
3D
way.
version of
Sorry, off topic.
MLBB in advanced server. What does that mean?
It's up to them. It's
What do you
their
mean?
team and their game, what we can do.
Okay, that's true. I
TS
have a
focus
question.
too
If
much
we
on
had to
countering
ask
innocent
you
and
guys
forget that
about the
Farsa
community,
can
do
still
you think
delete
Team
them
Spirit
with
can
2
end up in a
tanks
higher
and
position
protector
than they did
on
back
objectives.
in the previous M series?
They were on disadvantage because the airstrike was on every objective dance. Yup, you're correct.
Я на 100% уверен в том, что они займут
Because
минимум.
nowadays Farsa is usually a fairly vulnerable hero,
идет на места повыше.
but when piloted correctly, you can see just how
Smetana
good
says
she
that,
is
like,
still.
Yeah, like we are expecting at least top 5-6. At least top 5-6. It's gonna be like
Oh,
a decent result.
thank you for the
Of course, we
follow,
wanna
big
see-
old Brandon.
See the improvement. We wanna see
Welcome,
top
big
4, top
old
3.
Brandon.
And I kinda
Welcome,
agree with
welcome.
this,
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
objectively
Dodo
speaking, top
channel.
5-6 is a good result right now. But of course, we wanna see more. It depends on the draw. it
3D
depends on the
view
teams we
on
will play,
normal
depends how we can
MLBB.
end up on this.
Ooh, so like
Hope for
third
the best.
person?
Hope for the best for
Hope for
Team
the
Spirit.
Like Smite?
Hope for the best. Is there anything you want to tell Team Spirit right now?
Good luck.
That's it?
I
Just
mean,
good luck?
I mean, what else should we say though?
I don't know, like...
I mean, we wish them all the best. Wish them all the best. Wish them not to actually like. We wish them to perform that it won't suffer and hound them afterwards.
yeah.
To perform like they actually wanted to perform, not like we are doing mistakes, we can fix them. We are giving out our 100% and then see what is gonna be the result. That's the wish for me.
You send it
At
on
any
Discord?
point,
Let
are
me
you
have a
already
look see.
proud of Team Spirit?
I mean, if
Oh,
you
it's
are,
a, it's
like,
a,
team
it's a
region
video,
representative,
okay.
You have to be proud of your region anyway.
Okay. Smetana, proud of Team Spirit?
Пока еще нет.
What does that mean? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, okay. I think it's gonna take a little bit more to
The follow sound is so high. Oh, is it? Whoops, hold on. I'll turn it down.
Because we're gonna throw it over
Honestly,
back.
I probably should turn down my channel point it's a little more actually thinking about it.
This ball, thank you very much, gentlemen and women. And here's the
I should
thing.
actually change my
Haters,
follows.
Go fly kite.
So spicy.
So spicy. I love when someone asks someone to fly a kite. Ricky, has anyone ever told you to go fly a kite?
No.
Do you want someone to ask you to go fly a kite?
I don't know.
Do you
worry
even
about it.
fly kites in the Philippines?
Yeah.
We
they
do.
They do.
Oh, well, do you guys have the Realme 15 Pro? Because right now we gotta talk about the AI
Lafell
insights from
is
the
just
Realme 15 Pro. He has weather predictions,
on another level.
analyze gold items, and everything in real time. It's like having a strategic coach in your pocket. That's the AI gaming coach for you. But it doesn't
Who
stop
plays
there,
next?
because
Well,
right
we're
now,
still gonna
you
be
can
going
press
into game
one
2 of SRG
button,
versus
and
Spirit.
you can execute the consecutive
But if you're
skills
asking about what the
fully
final
out.
match of the
From
day
which
is, it's going to be
performance
Alter
is the
Ego
complete
versus Onyx.
package. You play
And the
with
ID versus
the
ID matchup.
M7 official gaming.
I'm not gonna be watch
Speaking of
partying the
amazing
last match of the
phones,
day.
you guys can
I don't want to
use the
stream
Realme
until too
15
late
Pro to actually check
because
out
I
this
am a
graph.
little
It's an
bit
SRG build
tired
What?
and I have work
Yeah, it's
tomorrow.
there. Look at Brigitte, right? Because it has random skills.
Why does Lafell look so sweaty?
Reflection, a retro card
It's a
style.
good question, honestly.
Skill-driven.
Why does he look
I
so
love it.
sweaty?
Honestly, it's amazing. Join in
Like, you can actually
to
see
expand
the
out
beads
for
of
some
sweat.
nostalgic fun. And here's the thing, you can even play it alone. That's how I play
Maybe
it.
it's like me, you know, sitting here in my room, sweating the shit out of myself
For
while
you guys that
streaming.
play Magic Chess Go-Go, the Yuzong skin is available. Because right now, from February 8th, you guys can go all the way to
Dude is
level
damp,
45
dude.
to unlock the Yuzong
Even his hair looks
Dragon
wet.
for free.
Did he
Purchase the
wash his
Go
face?
Pass to instantly unlock Yuzong's Go 1
Yeah,
skin,
why is he
Dragon
so
Skin,
damp?
And of course, reach level 75 to unlock Yuzong's Prime skin, the Cosmic
Why is his
Dragon.
hair wet,
It's
actually?
elimination
What's happening?
animation. And that's cool.
If you were sweating, you wouldn't normally see your hair being wet.
You were able to read all that without your glasses.
People don't. Talk
Did he
about
just
this,
wash
but
his face? Is that what happened?
Some may
But then
say.
why wouldn't he wipe
Just
it?
plays a little like.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Honestly, I don't remember everything, but when it comes
Maybe
to
he was
sponsor-
sweating for the first game? Maybe.
All right. With that,
He's getting
I'm
into
liking-
it.
I'm liking French so far.
French so
I
far
hope, maybe we should try not to be that into it.
Yes,
Oh, thank you for the
baby,
follow,
baby.
Clouds Gazing. Welcome to the channel. How you doing?
That's not racist, is it?
SRG games make Malaysians sweat. Prove me wrong. Oh, I don't need to prove you wrong because you are correct. I agree.
Please get into MLB.
Dude,
We're missing out on the French market.
Yeah, I love it. I've never been there, but I'm sure I will like it.
Yes.
Probably.
Well,
I have to. wait
TS
for-
might take game 2.
Then
I
will
think
get
SRG
down
could
to
close
my
it out,
final
honestly.
reason.
I think it's possible.
because I mean, you know what? That's different. I gotta figure out my taxes first before I even think about it.
Yeah.
But for now, let's talk about game number.
I'm gonna go back to real-time stream because for some reason Dodo stream is like 3-5 seconds late. You just have to tell me, man. I can 2x speed it.
Expect from Team Spirit.
I mean, the lanes in itself seemed like they could have been okay.
Maybe have more win conditions than just
Yeah.
go, right?
That's true.
Today Valentina hasn't looked all that great, right? Because it's always a response to something. And not
Okay, I guess I was kind of behind considering how long the 2x has been going on.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay, there we go.
very true, but I think that it goes a little bit deeper. This
I think
does
SRG
show
closes
that
it out. Yeah, I agree.
Hiko can actually play the Sora, or he opted not to go for the Sora in the because I mean the draft that technically could have been flipped, right?
Yeah.
I mean he could have.
To whoever said that, Darren is apparently gonna send termites to your house if SRG loses game 2. Lol.
Yeah, it's not that being reactive is bad. But in that scenario wherein by being reactive, you kind of limited yourselves in terms of the win condition.
Alright, let's see what's gonna switch up.
A marksman
Huh.
ranger who did not fare
SRG
well
is
in
staying on the
phase and
blue
you
side.
really pay attention to because the other parts of your draft required you to do something else, then it became a bit too complicated.
Excuse me.
Team Spirit.
Very complicated, but I think that TS they got
Alright.
the draft that isn't. just
Alright,
straight
fellow dodos, we're jumping into game number 2. SRG blue side, Spirit red side. SRG is banning the same heroes, just in a different order.
They played
And then Spirit also banning the same heroes, if I remember correctly. So SRG is gonna start with the same hero of Yisun Shin.
Do go for the great
So SRG, wait, did they start with Yi Sun-shin last game? What were their first picks? Yeah, they did. It was Yi Sun-shin and then they went Sora, Farsa for phase 1. So if Spirit wants to switch things up, they could consider stealing Sora, but then they would have to pair it with Valentina, and that doesn't feel very good. Do they want to steal Farsa? But Farsa is a little bit vulnerable to Yi Sun-shin too. They are also going to pick the exact same start. Now Hilda did actually cause us some problems in game 1. So Spirit going for Hilda again does make sense. But Granger again is a bit strange. Yeah, yeah, Coach Arcadia always does this. If it ain't broke, why fix it, right? There's no reason to change anything if Spirit isn't changing anything, right?
It's so
Hold on.
same.
Yeah, okay.
It's game number 1.
Froze for a moment there, all good.
A bit of change to come in.
Welcome back, Lilo. Congrats on winning your base defense. Okay, so they could go Valentina here again, but it didn't work out as well as they'd hoped in the previous game. But Sora without a Valentina to counter is very difficult to control. After I've tried out Valentina against Sora, I do actually agree that having Valentina in the EXP lane makes the most sense, because then you can steal Sora ult and build like an EXP laner to take advantage of it. They will take Lapu instead. So SRG, actually SRG might not even ban Valentina. They might be confident enough that they don't have to ban Valentina, because Sunset Lover wasn't able to do all that much previously. But the thing is, Lapu doesn't really have the best laning into Esme either. I guess the one thing that's good is that Lapu now provides a secondary hero that can cancel Farsa. That's probably why they picked it, actually. Because previously they had to rely on like Hilda to frontline, so only Joy could reach Farsa. So now they have another hero that can reach Farsa to make sure Stormy doesn't just do what he did. They do ban the Esme as well. If they're worried about that, they might also need to ban Uranus. But then Cram can actually play glue.
I mean, if they get rid of Uranus, I think they just want to make sure that the lane is volatile, so they don't always have to rotate to.
Yeah, there is no Esme now, so
With Kid Bomba.
SRG will probably continue banning the same heroes as before. Ban the Leah board. What was the last hero they banned in the previous game? I've forgotten. They're not too... Do they want to ban Joy now? Is there anything else they're worried about? Hayabusa? Yeah, they do ban the Uranus, so they're just trying to make sure that Cram cannot cannot sandbag for SRG. But there are other heroes that can sandbag as well. Glue can sandbag. There was another hero, Alice, right. Alice is also not too bad of an option, especially into a Granger. Oh yeah, they banned Lapu, thank you Cube, yes. I forgot about it because Lapu got picked. Yeah, Lapu was their last ban previously. So now Lapu is available. What will SRG want to get rid of?
No, not when I'm singing.
Oh, okay.
They probably want to ban more backline dive, right? Maybe get rid of Haya? No. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Lapu. It was Guinevere. Yeah, they banned Guinevere last game.
Hey, you know what? That's on you. That's on you. But we will support.
Was it Spirit that banned Lapu?
When everybody else
No.
doubts you,
I forgot. Whatever. My memory is not good anymore.
If one of us died, then that's just one.
yeah.
Am I seeing things or is this the same draft? Almost.
When the rest of existence
Almost
is
the
gone,
same
you're
draft.
still on your
What was happening to that camera, by the way? The camera we just switched off of. It was shaking something fierce.
Alright, same exact bans in the second phase, with the only difference being the Esme alongside with Uranus. Really
So what does
maximizes this time because
Spirit
it's
want
so
now?
low. Whoever gets picked here in red form,
Do they want to pick jungler? Yeah, they'll go Haya.
push this game.
So yeah, this was the hero that I was thinking SRG should ban. I was thinking SRG should ban Haya if they still want to ban junglers. So Haya is probably one of the better options. Deals with Farsa well, can handle Sora if he has his ult. What will SRG do now? I feel like they'll probably keep Sora in the gold lane. Crab will probably still want the front line, especially something tanky, so Glue is good, Alice is good, probably not Terizla, and then besides that they need a roamer. Badang is a little less efficient against everything else, but still handles Hilda okay with the Farsa combo. There's also Grok. Sounds like it's a Badang. Badang Fove. Interesting. Very interesting. Phoveus is less tanky overall compared to Alice or Glue. There are a good number of dashes though on Spirit's side, so it might still work. What does Spirit want now for their final pick? They're looking for their mid lane. What's a good mid lane here? They can technically still go Valentina, actually. Like, Valentina's not terrible, but is there something better? Zetian? Actually? I'm actually thinking Zetian might be not bad. Let's see what it's going to be. Kagura! Wow. Lilo's gonna like that. Surprisingly less Gatot in games, yeah. I think it's because like nowadays for roamers, people need slightly more specific picks. And with the prevalence of Hilda running all over the place, Gatot might have a bit more trouble. Why does my stream what am I saying? Stream keep buffering. Is it my internet or is it the stream? It's probably my internet. Hold on, let me ×2 to make sure we're caught back up. Let's see, this is once again a very SRG style draft, but I am a little bit worried now because Crab is not just as sheerly bulky as he was with the Esme. And there's an extra Lapu at Hayabusa that can quite easily jump on top of Stormy. So I'm a little bit concerned, but we will see what happens. Alright, looks like I've caught up now with my 2 times, just gotta wait for the game to actually start. Okay, there we go. Alright, we should be fine now.
Team Spirit changed 3 heroes off their drive, and like Riggin said,
but I don't know about the Kagura. I guess Kagura is also quite good at countering Farsa, actually. Like, a Kagura can find Farsa in the middle of the fight, then you can easily execute her. The problem is, they already have quite a lot of tools for managing that now. And I feel like they may have needed a different mid lane. Like something like Lunox would have been nice. Why is my stream buffering so much, dude? How am I supposed to cut this out for YouTube if I keep buffering? Hi YouTube. Okay, anyways. In terms of early game pressure, Team Spirit is not bad still. They have Hilda and now they have Lapu as well. But I do think that SRG still has the slight advantage in terms of the first few minutes until level 4. Since Yisun Shin, Farsa, Badang all have pretty good presence early on. Yeah, Yume's gonna be eating a lot of damage here from Savo, so it's expected that with the Hilda around, it's hard for our SRG to maintain mid lane control. SRG playing 4 of the same heroes from before, just with the Phoveus swapped out. But Phoveus handles frontline more difficult compared to Esme. Especially against a Lapu too. And SRG doesn't have the most hard lockdown for the Hayabusa. Crab was able to knock back one shot, but I don't think he was looking to commit his ult there.
However, in terms of the raw rotations, right, it's been pretty honest for the most part of it.
Turtle coming up in 10 seconds. I do think that SRG has slightly more advantage for the first turtle, but Team Spirit can make something happen. Especially if one shot is able to find a kill in the back line. If they're able to stop Stormy early, then it'll be a much better start for Team Spirit, since SRG won't just be able to rely on her. Now Sunset Lover is going to be scouted out by the Mountain Shocker. Stormy's in the mid lane, Yume's gonna get stunned, Sabo has to flicker out. Team Spirit playing it safe. All 5 members of SRG are here, Innocent's coming by as well. Yumes gets the lockdown into the feathered airstrike on Kid Bomba. He misses Landshaker since Cram is going ham. Innocent nearly kills Kid Bomba. Sabo does get killed by Cram, it's a first blood, and a turtle for SRG. Sunset Lover, why are you walking here? Out of all the places! Just barely gets away.
One shot two. Still trying to
Why are you guys walking through here? Cram does die, so I guess that does work out for Spirit.
Just in case. No
But it's still a great trade for SRG. Since we got the turtle, we got the first blood.
Now Sawo is there trying to get away. Samurai Giants still starting off pretty strong, but we can definitely see Team Spirit adjusting their movements as well as.
That was a bit of a weird pathing from Sunset Lover. He could have definitely been punished for that.
Still a very
But it's also because he walked that way
earlier
that Spirit was able to get the kill on the Phobia. So
whatever he wants to do.
the end justifies the means? Question mark?
Try, but the difference I guess is
But we can see now it's a lot harder for SRG to try and go for invasive play on the map because the heroes on Team Spirit are a lot more independent compared to before. And they have to protect Stormy now compared to before. They get the full lockdown, full commit on Samo, multiple ultimates, and the Hilda is gone.
Saw on the Hilda, they just don't.
But that means Kid Bomba is going to get some money off the tower.
I think now Bomba's going to even it out with the help of the extra gold from the plating because Cram wanted to go so far out of his way.
Team Spirit has pretty strong mid-game fighting this time around too. So SRG cannot just get things for free like they did before. There needs to be some finesse.
I think that's the best
And
to have as a DX.
if Stormy or Skies are ever threatened in the backline by Hayabusa, then things become a lot more difficult. Yume's gonna take a lot of poke damage, Yin Yang Overturn comes out, and SRG completely disengages.
I feel like Cram during Christmas, does he get called Krampus often by cousins that don't like him? They're
get
jealous
called-
of how great his
they're-
MLBB skill is.
They all like him. Actually, no, I think I see either Instagram or TikTok. He's spending time with his family. He looks very happy.
Next turtle coming up soon. Now this turtle, Team Spirit has a chance of contesting, but they need to approach it very carefully. And Kid Bomba needs to make something happen. He jumps in, gets stunned instantly into the Mount Shocker! Kid Bomba nearly dead. Stormy secures the turtle. Cram gonna finish him off. Kid Bomba still surviving because Lapu's still annoying, but they do get the kill eventually.
One shot, force away from his own.
And that's gonna be another one battle for SRG.
Jungle economy. Can he at least steal the buff?
Yeah, he can.
Dude, the moment I said this fight, Kid Bomba needs to make something happen for Team Spirit, and then he instantly jumps in and gets 100 to 0. It is so
Just gets a free pass.
funny.
Get away more and more.
The timing on
Now
that
that's a 2-level
is
double
insane.
between their two junglers.
Look at the way that they are blockading them out from this tier 1. Yums and Cram are just setting up the borderlines.
Cram is less tanky, but he can also be more active on the Phobius.
Sakai is basically.
And Phobius hasn't had the most success rate in M7 so far. He is a hero that kind of needs to be ahead item-wise just a little bit,
So just stand in front.
but also doesn't have the most winning lanes against other EXP laners. That's why you don't see him as much as before. Cram so far though, doing a pretty good job with it.
Yeah, and I think that's something that
Yeah, Kid Bomba fed instead. And I don't even really blame him for it. The fact that he almost escaped from that is still insane. Like, Lapu is still such a strong hero overall. He's gonna jump in, stun on Cram, trying to full commit on the Phobius, but now Fender Destroy comes out! Yumes! With the mass fist crack!
just watches the
3 members of Spirit dismantled in an instant!
Do we need one more ban against SRG?
Dude!
Now gotta respect this, but
Oh my god, that was so unlucky for one shot. He jumped in to try an Ogi Shadow Kill on Cram at the exact same time Yumes got the wall stun, and then he locked down 3 people. Holy shit.
and even bot tier 1 is gonna get
That's basically the worst thing that could have ever happened.
forcing starting to flicker away.
Innocent though. Innocent's waiting on side.
Huh? Wait, can he actually go for this? Does he have
Haya is way back on farm, says Mo. And that's before he's even seen what happened there. They're gonna try and commit again, but there's no way you can. Kid Bomba's just being zoned out. Sunset Lover, not really where you should be. Gonna be jumped on and has to flicker out.
just in time? Amen for the land shaker. Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on. Full committing on Cram. He gets a nice dark wave. Ogi Shadow Kill comes out and Hiko snipes him.
Secures it.
But SRG gets the turtle.
Far forward. I think even Cram is like.
That was definitely a bit of a mistake from Cram to stay that long, but
Stormy.
well, why not, I guess.
By the way, he still hasn't died. Not that I'm waiting for it to happen, but
I mean,
And Brigida is right.
let me just say
Team Spirit has multiple heroes that were drafted specifically to catch Farsa, and Stormy has still not died
it's gonna be okay.
this entire series.
It's sad because
Man.
Lover's been always trying to go
The
for
new
the
skin
bomb.
for Badang, the wall, is kind of hard to see.
Enter from the mid-bush. He tried
You're
to
right, actually, because now that I really think about it, I don't think I remember seeing what it looks like.
Does. And right now, SRG are just playing airtight. You can see that even Stormy really.
Yeah, Stormy went for lightning first item. Wow.
He's susceptible to
Why not, right? He's so ahead. He can afford to continue bursting. One shot is 3 levels behind Skies, dude. What the fudge? I didn't even realize it was that big of a gap.
Again, I don't want him.
1.5k gold lead. Insane. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning now because it's starting to get a bit too cold.
It's a Malaysian thing.
Hiko went for the Malefic Roar second this time instead of the Sky Piercer, which I think makes a bit more sense. Free bot tier 2, SRG is just taking everything on the map now because they have a very notable gold lead. If I could say the MVP would be Stormy, I think we can all agree it would be Stormy. By the way, Innocent has not really joined fights yet. The Sora has not actually really needed to participate in any meaningful way. His score is still 000.
Because if they don't, then SRG are just completely going to dominate the map.
So SRG has been winning most fights 4v5. Though then again, Team Spirit hasn't even been given a chance to actually group up as 5 yet.
It's down like 1,000 earlier, like 1.1 the last time we checked. I don't know if that's grown any bigger from the
Sky Piercer now completed for Hiko. We're gonna try and come in on Innocent, but they're not sure where everyone else is. My goodness, look at Stormy's damage! That's on the Lapu Lapu!
That was just the first and second skill.
That's one of the tankiest heroes on the team! Stormy did half his HP without Feathered Airstrike.
Against you. Oh,
They're gonna catch Savo. Innocent's not gonna be able to push him over. Sunset Lover's been waiting in that bush for a while, and they don't actually know he's there. Okay, wall comes out. Sunset Lover still waiting, finally gets spotted by Cram.
He throws the umbrella in a weird spot, but still manages to get on out of there. That was a dangerous moment.
At this point, as long as SRG doesn't make any notable misplays, the game belongs to them. They've basically done this like perfectly so far, other than a couple of overextensions from Cram.
Yeah, no, 2,000 difference in jungle, 1,000 in mid.
This guy goes for a Mountain Shocker, dashes away, Landshaker connects with Yumes. Yumes in trouble, he has to flicker out, Feather Death Strike, nearly killing Kid Bomba, does kill Kid Bomba. It's a mega kill for Stormy. The burst damage, a little bit out of control now.
Even though they got to bring
The last, no, there's still 2 external towers, but I think they're both gonna go down here because Team Spirit just cannot walk up at all.
Bring back the good old 2018s, huh?
Lilo says, I like people in pro play are using Kagura, but I don't think they really know how to use her to pro scale level. Not that I can either, but still. Yeah, Lilo's a little bit sad as our resident Kagura main, since the hero's not really getting to show off on the world stage. Now Yumes might be in trouble here. It isn't just like saying he gets the stun, Fist Crack on 1 shot! He got 1 shot! Unstoppable for Stormy! Team Spirit trying to run back to base. They'll make it back in time. But oh my god, this is so oppressive from SRG.
I don't know whether I want to give MVP to Stormy or Yumes.
Yumes? How did he lock down 1 shot again, dude?
The last time I saw Yumes on this Badang, he was hard trolling. Now it looks like he can't miss a shot.
Mount Shocker gonna be used. Holy defense. Spent. But it's gonna expire in 15 seconds anyway.
But Stormy already got his in game number 1.
I can see where you're thinking.
Where?
Left. You're thinking somewhere around the left.
It's very,
You don't like the Hilda and Granger? I'm okay with the Hilda. I'm a bit questioned about the Granger.
game state is looking like it's
Hilda is generally quite good nowadays, especially into like heroes like Yisun Shin and assassins.
item build so far.
But picking Granger so early really concerns me, because it's like, okay, you're keeping your draft open to counter later on, but also doesn't really feel like it.
It looks like SRG, they're like, no, just kill the front. Make sure Kid Bomba and Sawa does not have...
We can catch Haya that easy? I didn't know that, neither did I. And I cast the game. Ooh, I like Cram going for the 3rd item immortality. He's just full defense. He doesn't even have like a War Axe or a Thunder Belt or anything. because he knows his job. He's just here to stand in front. He doesn't have Esme or Uranus, but he's gonna be tanky anyway. And they're gonna now zone out Kid Bomba. Even without damage items, his damage is not bad. Oh my god! He's gone! Sunset Lover just got sunsetted. And Kid Bomba's being 1v2'd by Innocent and Cram. Innocent has his ult. Oki Shadow Kill comes out. Innocent survives. Kid Bomba re-engages. Not gonna be able to do too much. Mount Shocker catches him out. He's nearly dead. Should just barely escape. But all of this is happening before the Lord even reaches the base.
SRG on the cusp of winning here.
I just wanted to bring up Sunset Lover.
Granger got nerfed so bad that it's behind until late game. I think that's only fair. Granger was a bit too strong previously. Now they just need to nerf Claude. But yeah, like he's the type of hero that will snowball hard if you give him some space. Sabo had the flicker. And Yubes didn't even use his ult.
No shields left for any of the.
Oh my god, look at that damage! Holy sh! Oh my god! If Kid Bomba didn't flicker, he would have died. He would have actually died to a single feathered airstrike. Sky's nearly one shot as well. One shot's name not really holding up in the current situation.
TS for even walking up to their inhibitor turrets, but they got what they want and they back off.
By the way, Kagura and Haya in the same draft, yeah, it doesn't have the best synergy because both of them are meant to like one-shot singular targets. It can work in situations where the enemy team has multiple like really squishy backliners that they can pick off individually. But SRG doesn't actually have a lot of those. Again, I feel like Team Spirit picked a bit, like, I feel like Team Spirit picked too many heroes to counter Farsa.
I feel you because
And none of them are working.
throw a meteor in my face.
Labu counters Farsa, Haya counters Farsa, Kagura does well into Farsa, even Hilda is supposed to deal with Farsa. And somehow, despite all of it, Stormy has not died once in 2 games.
Okay, Thanos. Alright, but even so,
They may have overcommitted the draft a little bit because they just don't have enough tools to handle anyone else.
celebrate this game twofold.
Honestly, if Team Spirit won,
Look at this, Stormy has Lightning, Divine, Holy Crystal. Dude, he doesn't even need to go Blood Wings. Into 4 heroes that should be able to dive and kill him.
I'm so proud of you. I'll give you a sticker.
And Skies is 4k gold in ahead of one shot. Half of SRG's gold lead comes from Skies alone.
What do you do as Team Spirit? Even when
Team Spirit is not able to reach the backline, even though they have multiple heroes that should be able to reach the backline because their front line dies too fast. Because they just weren't able to get enough of an early game momentum.
Well, yes, but how are they going to do that is the real question. And I think that SRG actually showed a way that they could potentially do that by faking, by they're looking to
Oh,
distract your
that was not me, that was the stream itself, I think.
They just need the
Huh.
frontliners of SRG
Interesting.
in a particular way to expose Stormy in an off angle. That's the
Why did the quality go down as well?
particular way to expose Stormy in an off angle. That's the only way they can do it. But SRG are playing tight every time they
Oh yeah, Kagura Hayabusa is a ship, huh?
So they gotta
They're a canon pair, actually thinking about it, and they don't really synergize that well, except against certain comps, so that's a bit sad. But now that's gonna be a free Lord. Sky's blitzing so fast, Cram can't even die to 2 people. Sunset Lover has to flicker out, Yin Yang overturn misses, Innocent flickers in! Godlike for Stormy on the Farsa! Samo being melted by the lightning. They'll back off, one shot trying to look for an off angle, but he's not able to find it. They've lost Sunset Lover for another 30 seconds, and the Lord is pushing up bot lane.
we get the Lord.
I think they saw their lead and they're like, it's GG.
Oh, it's Hanabi and Haya now?
At this point, and now they're looking for
Is
an
it?
inhibitor turret.
Eh, I don't remember.
The engagement is good. Doesn't find too much.
Doesn't really matter because, well, SRG is determined to split this relationship up anyway. Lord's pushing in. The last inhibitor will fall. One shot nearly dies in 1 second. Lord's gonna crash in. Minion waves being cleared up. Team Spirit trying to hold as much as possible, but they just don't do any damage at all. And SRG's just throwing bodies at them like it doesn't even matter. I will say Kid Bomba's doing a good job so far. Samo goes down first. Innocent doing the damage. Cram still in the back line, zoning out. Double kill for Innocent. They'll lose Cram. One shot goes down though. It's a 4-for-1 trade. Triple kill for Innocent. Cram finally goes down. Crystal's wide open, and it's gonna be a free victory right there.
And, oh,
for SRG, a clean sweep, just like we predicted, but certainly not in the way we predicted. That was so simple for them, in fact. Yeah, if it works, why change it, right? If the draft is solid, there's really no need to change anything. 4 of the same heroes and they just switch one out because Esme was banned. And Spirit picked so many heroes to counter the Farsa to try and stop Stormy's reign of terror, and they couldn't reach him at all. 0 deaths in 2 games. Our mage prodigy, undoubtedly the MVP for sure.
Multiple instances of them having to go up against each other in the world stage,
And now Spirit will drop to the lower bracket. And that's not going to be a simple fate for any team, considering that Liquid is also going to be waiting down there.
Evolution as a team. And despite all the
Will it be the Dragons versus Stampede? Which bracket actually does Spirit drop into? Do they fight Liquid first? Because that will be rough.
Talking to each other, and then the coach is like, Stormy, I'm gonna give you Farsa, but they might kill
Do you think the love relationship of Lance and Odette is still usable? I mean, why not? It still works. I hate them for changing Necro Creep's lore and never cared about the lore since then. Damn. I don't want to say I hate Sunset, but at least he was better than Oppie. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. They really didn't get the chance to play much there.
The question is, how do you play red side?
Yeah, because that was 2 games in a row where they stuck with those sides. And we saw the exact same flow.
Stormy's resume: 2 games, 2 MVP, 2 wins, 0 losses, 0 deaths. The man's got a perfect scorecard.
Who times his fist break or fist crack so well he can even just choose either or. That one instance where
Yume's got some insane catches as well. That first triple kill catch around the turtle pit instantly snowballed the game so hard for them.
Turn things around in the team fight, but then he got denied with a
And then Innocent gets a triple kill at the last second. His score was literally 0-0-1 until the very end, the last base push where he got 3 kills, and now it looks good.
With that, congratulations to the Selangor Giants. With this, Team Spirit will be going to the lower brackets.
Darren is now happy and I am safe. Yes. Harsha will not be getting any termites at his house thanks to this.
Congratulations once again to SRG! The fans are going wild in the building.
We got the coach.
So
we got Coach Ark on the
it's
stage.
Insane. They were waving the Malaysian flag. But I'm here up on stage with Arcadia and apparently Tom and Jerry. Are you guys aware of this? You guys are known as Tom and Jerry?
Apa Tom and Jerry? Apa tuh? I don't know.
You don't? Yeah, you guys don't know. I guess the viewers would know better. You guys, let me know why they're called Tom and Jerry. But in all seriousness, we have Sakai's as well as Innocent. Now, Sakai's, you were able to deny yet another revenge plan coming in from Team Spirit. And unfortunately, we didn't get to really talk to you guys about how the draws went yesterday. When you saw that you guys were up against Team Spirit, how was your reaction?
Our reaction was like, oh, here we go again. It's like that. It's like, so I can say exciting lah. Exciting to meet them again. And for Lumine, his hand is so bau wangi-wangi.
Bau or wangi?
Yeah, bau wangi.
Bau wangi, so it smells good. It's lucky hands from Luminaire. All right. So what about you, Innocent? Do you feel the same way? Like, oh, here we go again with Team Spirit?
During the draw? Just normal because, you know, it's a draw, so we don't know what's gonna happen. We're just happy PH and Indo, the different bracket. Yeah.
Can I leave the stage? By the way, I'm from Indo. Can I leave? But yes, it does look good for SRG and the brackets so far.
I mean, it does look very good. We're all very happy that PH and ID are all in one bracket by themselves.
People are considering that you have such unique picks. Because Sora has been very popular coming into M7, but not so much in the gold lane. So could you explain to us the reasoning behind why Sora is good in the gold lane?
I think it depends on the team. Because for us, I think we can really use it, because it fits on our playstyle, that's why.
It does.
Maybe other teams need to adjust or depends on their playstyle.
I see. So Sora gold lane
It,
can work.
like, I feel like other
Depends on the
teams just need
playstyle.
to stop
Do you have any
giving
tips maybe for
SRG
the viewers who want to
Yisun-Shin.
use Sora
Because
in the
Yisun
gold
Shin
lane
is what is
in the
enabling the double fighter in the first
Just
place.
Spam your ulti in RG so you can master it.
Okay, just spam it in RG. Amazing. Arcadia, so great to see you once again. How are you feeling?
Well, first, feeling content that we had a good day today, and I'm very happy and excited to be back in Indo. It's always fun to be here. It's always the crowd is always electrifying, so it's good to be back.
Oh, we miss you. We really do miss you, Arcadia. Arcadia, we were wondering, how do you think about SRG's performance so far? Do you think it's up to your expectations? Do you think they could do better? Are they at their peak? Or is there something that they could work on?
Well, so far, I would say we feel better compared to the last M6 because before going to this tournament, we really talk about M6, like how hard it was during the Swiss stage and how we were fighting for our lives basically. And this is what we wanted. This is what we worked for. We want to have a Swiss stage that is more, I would say, more smooth and a knockout stage wherein we can be at our best form as well.
All right, best form.
Sounds
for
good,
SRG
sounds good to
right
me.
Now. I was wondering, what do you tell your players before a match?
Well, it usually depends on who we up against because we know in this tournament there's a lot of good teams and there is no team that to be underestimated with. So we just make sure that we have a good understanding of our opponent and basically play with our strengths. And I am very confident with our team. I know that they can be the best once they have their mentality already in the zone. And it's just more about reminding on how good you can be and how good you are.
Aww.
Coach Arcadia
Cute.
truly is our MVP,
That's so
man.
cute. Sakai's innocent. That's so cute. Is he actually really this cute behind the scenes too? Is he this heartwarming? Yeah. Or is he? Does he get angry sometimes?
Yeah, he's so cute.
He's so cute. All right. Before we let you go, Sakai's.
Remember how shy Skies used to be in interviews? How times have changed.
Double mic. Okay.
Oh, okay. To the fans, I would like to say thank you so much for supporting us until right now. I just hope you guys keep supporting us until we reach grand final. So
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're so proud of
Grand
you boys. And
finals.
good luck
We are
on
grand
our next
finals
match, as well
bound.
as you, Arcadia, because right now we want to throw it over back to our casters to explain exactly how that match ended the way it did. So casters, it's your time to shine.
A good way to end things off right there. Really nice. Honestly, it's great how well SRG is doing right now. I'm really glad to see it. It's a very different performance compared to M6, where we started off a little shaky. We're starting off strong now. Hopefully we can end strong as well, right? At least get to the grand finals. I want us to finally reach top 2 in the world. And then we can aim for the champion.
They don't have to air that on live television.
What do you feel about your coach? Oh, he's so cute. He's the CA now. Oh, man. Not coach arc, cute arc.
Oh boy.
It's Coach Arcutia.
Here. But official game phone, Realme, and it's
Yep, and of
Stormy
course
on that
it's
far
Stormy
side.
once again as the
Rich, you wanna
MVP.
know a fun fact about SRG that might still be true here in the M7.
What's that?
Which is they have the lowest amount of hero pools.
Huh?
Because for some reason, they always get their draft. For some reason. Because even if you look this game,
Yeah, I'm
they
not
only changed
surprised.
one hero.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised if SRG has the lowest like variance in their hero
They
pool.
always get the same thing
Because
over and over again.
No,
they
like,
never
even in their
change
last
it.
series
They
before
don't
this,
need
it's
to.
not the same. Sora again,
What's
and
scary
then
about
they
SRG
change
is they
it,
don't
and then
need to
use it
change their
again,
draft,
and
but
that's
when they
one of
do,
the
they
Sakai
can.
used for different junglers, I believe, already here in this tournament. So everything was just a choice that they made. But if you were to
Everything is a
take
choice.
Oh, this was the catch. This was the insane catch right there.
Take a look at what happened in this entire game. It's very similar, I'd say, to how the early game panned out, even in game number 1. It's just that Sao got shut down early on. Hiko, I think, much better in terms of the laning compared to game number 1. In a sense that he didn't die. But that
They didn't think of
really
banning Farsa the first time, they didn't think of it the second time either. But I mean, I don't blame him. Farsa's not really a hero you typically ban.
as much because the other areas of the map were just completely shut down, and I consider even Kid Bomba.
No, are you gonna stream the Onyx game or nah? Yeah, probably not. I do want to get some rest because I have some work tomorrow.
Regain some of the aggression back, which
And I'm a
they
little
lost
bit
because
tired
Sao
as
was
well.
constant shutdown.
I was hoping I could stream a little bit more for you guys, but I do think I do need to like rest a little bit.
Coach Arc, right?
I'm not in the best of shapes, I think. Was Eve open? Nope, Eve was banned. Eve was definitely banned.
And we're at the knockout stage where SRG basically understands everyone's win condition.
But I will definitely be watching it off stream as well. I just kind of want to chill a little bit to like regenerate energy.
So that they can play and then we can have fun.
I think they figured out.
All good. There'll be many more matches to watch
Sora pick 4, it is
with the rest of the knockouts ongoing.
especially when they're on blue side.
Oh my boy.
Oh, this is new. Did they always have this camera, this like screen setup?
That are happening. He is the nuclear option. When you need him blow somebody up, guess what? You just have to attack the other players, and the most vulnerable target will always get nuked.
It's like they walk.
Actually,
up
like,
to him.
they sure are hovering this on him a while. What do you even do in this position?
Stormy is having an amazing time here, and
It's like, this is going on a little bit too long.
by just doing the most
It's okay, welcome to working adult
I
life.
just
Aw
wonder if
man.
This is just gonna be an SRG thing where don't let the EXP and Rome play, or is it just against Team Spirit?
Well, I think we saw a glimpse of that in Liquid.
I personally
SRG 100% grand final confirmed. We can't say it yet, but it does feel pretty good. You know? I think it feels pretty good so far.
Needs to build an engine. Somebody needs to provide the gas.
I like Gideon's purple blazer. I want a purple
And
blazer
so
too.
That's been done. Congratulations.
Where
to
can I
Sdafhaa
get a
and
purple
Giants, but
blazer, I
after
wonder?
this, even it turns- I mean,
They
those-
picked 3
those
heroes to
fights,
shut down
after this,
Farsa and
it's
still
gonna
couldn't
be
reach
no
her,
big
yeah.
Matchup. It's gonna be Onyx ID.
Am I gonna end the stream now? Yeah, I'll probably be ending the stream like
Now that's gonna be interesting because now
Like
we can
soon.
say who will be the strongest Indonesian team. We'll see you guys right after
he
the
keeps
break.
looking back and forth from the camera. I mean, what else can you do, right? When does the next match happen? Like, how long of a break is it? Because actually the schedule is going pretty fast, I will say. "10-minute break." I see. Alright, anyways. Yeah. As much as I do think the next game is gonna be interesting, I think for my own sake, I should probably not stream for too long. Because if I watch another match, I'll basically have been live for almost 6 hours today, and I think that is a bit much to ask of. Not to mention, I would like to chill with some other stuff as well. So yeah, apologies to the peeps who are hoping for a little bit more watch party today, but I am kind of a tired old man these days. I need to get more sleep. I need to make sure I rest enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish things off here. Thank you everyone for dropping by the watch. What am I saying? Thank you everybody for dropping by the watch party today. Now as for the next stream, based on what Liquipedia says, the next day of M7 is apparently Wednesday? I don't know that for sure. I don't really know when the next match is going to be. But if M7 continues on Wednesday, the next stream should be on Tuesday as per usual, right? Our usual Tuesday timing. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming yet, because there might be some content that I want to do with my friends in FF14, and I don't know what day that is going to be. As usual, I'll let you guys know what the plan is for the next stream in Discord, right? So if you guys are not in the Discord server yet, make sure you guys go join the Discord server. That's where we usually chat about stuff. That's where I will let you guys know if I am going live on a particular day or not. And for the peeps that are in the Discord server, let me know if there's any additional points I should add to my playoff profiles, right, that I posted earlier before I actually post it. I always appreciate that. So Wednesday should be watch party if it is continuing at that point. Have they updated the brackets actually? Do we know? Because Gin said earlier, okay, they have apparently. So yeah, apparently Team Spirit is gonna be against Yangon. Right, Team Spirit is gonna be against Yangon Galacticos. So that means that if let's say what we say is correct and Alter Ego beats Onyx, we are going to have Onyx versus Team Liquid in the first round of the lower brackets, dude. Like, that's insane. By the way, if that's the case, like imagine if 2 MPL champions face off and one of them has to be eliminated in round 1. Wow. But yeah, so once again, join the Discord server if you guys are not part of it. I'll let you guys know what and when I stream next. And for those of you who have dropped by, thank you very much once again for coming by the stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch party. Thank you for always dropping by and making the stream fun as well to all of y'all. And for those of you who haven't, do drop a like, follow, and subscribe on my socials. I'm always live on Twitch and YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday night. I also have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and the Discord server like I mentioned earlier. So if you guys could follow any of those, I always appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys on the next one, right? Back to work for me tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for whatever we decide to stream. Also, next week, Arknight's Enfield officially releases. The problem is M7 will still be ongoing, so I don't know when I will be able to start playing it and streaming it, but I will definitely try to do so because I've been looking forward to it for a while, so look forward to that as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream on Tuesday. Thank you once again everyone for dropping by, and have a good night. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye peoples. We shall close out with Dodo once again. Bye bye, good night, see you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Bye bye.